Hello beautiful people, welcome to the chat room on Max No Trends. I am Tyron Dorothy, your host for today. We are outside today on the streets of Tabora Alaji, and we are taking you back to 2018 to one of the seasons of Talented Kids, where a young stylist showcased her talent as styling head. Join me as I bring you exclusive interviews whilst we take a tour in a hair gallery. Come with me.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
We are right here in the hair studio, but as our audience, we would like to hear from you. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and turn on your post notification. So anytime we drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. My guest is seated beautifully, but before I introduce her to you, let's take a quick break. We will be right back. Welcome back from that quick break. In the hair studio with me today is our very own talented hairstylist. She is now a blogger, an actress, and an influencer. Ladies and gentlemen, stylish Nelessah. How are you doing?
I'm blessed, and you?
I'm very good. You look so excited. There's something special going on with you.
That's the thing about me, I'm always excited.
Oh, I can see that. And then once you have that aura around you, it also creates like a nice environment. So let's keep that out. So tell me, in fact, let's go back to 2018, Talented Kids. What motivated you to audition for Talented Kids?
Okay, so I'll say it's my mom.
Okay.
Growing up, I loved doing hair, and my mom always motivates me to just keep up. So there was this day I was watching, I was watching TV3, and I saw this advert on it. They said they are auditioning for Talented Kids, and I told my mom I want to be part, and she was like, how can you be part of this competition? So I skipped school on Friday, and we went. When we're going, things were a little bit tough. We're facing some financial problems.
Okay.
But there's this thing about me, I believe that if you want something, all the universe comprises to help you achieve it. So I'm a go-getter. And we walked from Casa to Bar to SCC. Wow, that's a long journey.
Yeah.
And so a man gave us a lift to TV3. So when we got there, I was holding a dummy, and everyone was like, what are you doing with a dummy here at TV3? Because TV3 had no hairstylist.
Yeah.
So there was this thing about no hairstylist in a competition. But I told myself, I want to do this. So I'm just going for that thing. And people, all their criticizers and everything. But my mom told me this: you are a go-getter. You know what you want. You know why you are here. Just go for it. I said, okay. I entered. I saw all this. I saw cameras. I was so scared. But with God, all things are possible. And I said to myself, after the audition, the second audition, that was on Saturday, I had to compete with a little girl who does beats. I was like, 2 minutes, 30 seconds to create a star. How am I going to do this? But I believe in myself, so I just did it, and I was qualified for the TV3 Talented Kids.
But then how old were you then?
I was 7.
Oh, 7, and you were doing all that. So after the auditions, you were called back.
Yes, please.
And then you started a competition.
Yes, please.
Take us through the competition. How was it like for you? Because 7 years old in a competition with a lot of people, and your talent, I would say your talent was different from the numerous ones that were there. So how was it for you in the competition?
It was tough. Why tough? Because every day you have to bring your A game on stage.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking out for you because you're that person that has that unique talent in that competition. So I always had people looking out for Nelessah. What is Nelessah bringing on this week? What is Nelessah bringing on next week? So it was so tough for me, but with my mom and God, it was okay.
I didn't really follow Talented Kids back then, but we were hearing about you all over because you were one of the talents that was different from the rest of the talent. Because mostly in Ghana, in fact in Africa as a whole, when you hear someone has a talent, it's just singing and dancing. Do you think hairstyling is a talent on its own, or you can say it's just something that someone can just learn?
It's a talent on its own, and braiding is labor. It's different from, I would say it's different from all this numerous talent. Why? Because there are skills, every time there are new things coming up in the hair industry, so you need to follow them. So it's like school that you're attending. There's class 1, you learn something different. In class 2, there's something, it's just adding up. So hairstylist is something that is unique from all the numerous talents in the world.
Now, you were evicted at some point. Do you think it is because of your talents that you were evicted? Not because you were not singing or dancing, but because your talent was different. Do you think that is the main reason why you were evicted at some point?
I'll say God has a purpose for doing everything. So it was meant to happen, and it happened.
But how did you feel on that day?
Hey, Auntie, that day, only God knows.
Did you cry that day?
I wept for a month.
Wow. Because I'm just imagining for someone who is like 7-year-old to go for such like a big competition, and then at some point but did you feel you were qualified to take up the winning spot?
Yes, with my talent I was qualified enough to take it.
You were qualified enough. Because anyway, let me not go there. So after Talented Kids, what happened to Nelessah?
So after Talented Kid, I told my mom I wanted to join the industry.
Okay.
That's the Nollywood industry, and she was like, okay. But she didn't give me that much attention. So years later, I told her I want to be part, because when I see patients or local act, I'm like, I want to see her. I see Regina Daniels, I'm like, I want to be like her. So, and I told her, and she was like, okay, but we didn't know anyone at first. So we went to Nigeria. We were just walking about. We didn't know anyone at Nigeria, so we were just walking about, and we found a production house. And we just entered. Something told us to enter, and we entered, and we met Uncle Two-Seat Annan.
Oh, okay.
So they were on set of Boris Baby. And he was like, oh, you're a Ghanaian? I was like, yes, I'm a Ghanaian. He asked me a couple of questions, I answered, and he was like, wow, do you want to act? I said, yes, I want to act. So he introduced me to Mama Uchenansi.
Yeah.
I met her, and she was like, are you sure you can act? I was like, yes, I can act. So at that time, they gave me a role to play in the movie. That was the Boss Baby. And I read my script, and I caught it. And she was like, oh, then you're perfect. So I became part of her production.
So that was your first production you did, and not even in Ghana, in Nigeria.
Yes, please.
So after that, have you had like subsequent roles to do in Nigeria?
Yes, please.
But are you working on anything in Ghana, like related to acting?
No, please.
Why? Have you stopped?
No, I've not stopped.
Okay, so what is stopping you or holding you back from doing anything in Ghana? Okay. So how old were you when you went to Nigeria?
10.
And how old are you now?
I'm 13.
Oh, so that's like 3 years ago. So do you get called to come to Nigeria to work?
But I go often.
Oh, okay. You go to Nigeria very often. Okay. So people just call you to come to work on their projects?
Yes, please.
Oh, and how is acting life like?
Oh, I'll say it's very, very exciting, especially when you have all the celebrities you want to meet on set.
Yeah.
And they're just very, very lovely.
Wow. And you go to school, right?
Yes, please.
How are you able to combine your education with this career that you've taken upon yourself?
I said earlier, Poya Kowaloan said, if you want something, all the universe comprises to help you achieve it. And so that has been my motive. I want to be a lawyer in the future. So studies, and there's time for everything. So studies and my talent. It's just
wow. Now, at what point did you start braiding hair?
2.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Yes, 2.
Wow. No, I want to picture it. Now, take me through that 2 years. You are trying to braid hair or style someone. Take me through that.
Okay. Before I was very, very precocious, and very fastidious. So when my mom was doing something, I loved helping her, and I was very, very little. So everywhere. I'm everywhere. And when my mom is braiding, then I start helping her. My mom is braiding, then I start helping her. So that gave me the passion to do that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can have a dummy, then start braiding the hair. So I became purple afro.
Wow. Now, most parents would prefer their kids to go to school, get a degree, and have a white-collar job. And then you, I believe there is something you want to do. How would you infuse your mother into such an equation? Do you think she's supporting you in both sides?
Yes, please. Because before I started, she was like, she wants me to be a doctor. And I told her she saw that interest in me that this one day she wants to be a hairdresser. So that has been my thing, and I want to be a lawyer to defend women.
Okay.
So it's all about learning hard and being consistent.
But do you have plans of still doing the hair?
Yes, please.
Because it's going to be, at some point, it's going to be so difficult. Because going to school to study law and then trying to be an actress and then braiding hair, influencing, blogging, it's going to be so difficult. Don't you think so?
I know, right? But it's going to be possible.
Anyway, we'll see. Of course, because there are a lot of people who are doing it, and it's going to work for you. Now, I saw that you have a page on YouTube. You mentioned before that you want to be a lawyer to defend women. Have you started anything so far concerning that?
Not yet, but about to.
Okay, so what have you been doing on your YouTube channel?
So it's about tutorials and how the benefit of using my products,
Okay.
how to style your own hair and different things.
And how is it going for you so far?
Marvelous.
So would you say Talented Kids is like part of your major breakthrough?
Yes.
Because when we look at you and then the other contestants, especially those who won, we can tell like a big difference. We can tell that, okay, this girl is really pushing hard. She's really, Charlie, you're really doing well for yourself.
Thank you so
Let's
much.
take a quick break and we will be right back. Welcome back from that quick break. Don't forget to drop your comments in a comment section below. We are still here in the hair studio with stylish Nelessah. Welcome back. Now, as a hairstylist, what are some of the challenges you face? Considering the fact that you are also a kid and you're still growing up, what are some of the challenges you face?
So I think this is the biggest problem I face all the time. People think I'm too young for the job. They're like, just focus on your studies, just focus on your studies. But you know, Ghana, we normally don't encourage our kids to do what they want. It's always about the book. Even though book is very, very important, but sometimes just let them do what they want to do, only if it's the right thing.
Now let's talk about your products. Can you share with us what some of your products are?
So this is the Stylish Nelessah Organics. It comes in 8 ranges.
Okay.
We have the conditioner, the shampoo, the leave-in conditioner, the pre-poo oil, the hair growth butter, the growth oil, the growth root spray, and the deep conditioner. So it's for hair growth. You can use it for both relaxed and natural hair.
Oh, okay.
It adds moisture to your hair, adds shines, add volume to your hair, and treat all scalp infections.
Oh, so do you make them yourselves?
Yes, please.
Oh, wow. I'm sure your mother helps you to make them. But you know too much about hair. I can't even believe it. Wow. Oh, so aside here, is there anywhere else that if people want it, they can get it?
Okay, please, in some cosmetics.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, cosmetics.
Okay. So if you'd like to share your contacts with us so that if anyone wants it, they can just contact you directly.
Okay, please, you can call Stylish Nelessah Organics on 026 5323 639. 026 5323 639. Or please DM us on Instagram at Stylish Nelessah GH to place your order now. We deliver worldwide. Thank you.
Okay, now you have over 20,000 followers on social media. Has that been like a great influence in your career as a hairstylist?
I'll say yes.
Do you get people coming from social media?
Yes, please.
You do?
Even outside Ghana.
Oh, okay. And they want your products. They want you to work for them. You specifically.
Yes, please.
Wow. So do you have a lot of stars or celebrities coming in here for you to work for them?
Yes, please. I've worked with multiple of them.
Okay. Who are some of them that you've worked with?
Kofi Ajalolo, Richard Nancy, Adeze.
Wow. The fact that you don't even remember them means you've worked with a lot of people.
Yes,
oh,
please.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm so happy to actually meet you because I've been following you on social media a lot, and I see like all the good things you are doing. I saw that recently you were on Onia TV. You were trying to catch up. So let's talk about your career as an actress in Ghana. Now, I know you want to do something in Ghana. What is really holding you back from pursuing your career as an actress in Ghana? Are you not ready to go for like auditions and all that? You are not. Why? But then you went all the way to Nigeria to start your career there. So why don't you want to take the step in Ghana? Why? Or you want to wait for them to call you? The way you are giving me signs. So are your movies out in Nigeria, the ones you watched?
Yes, please.
Okay, and you watched yourself?
Yes.
How did it go for you?
It went so well because I was like, so is that me?
Oh, nice. I'm so happy for you. You're
Thank
doing
you so much.
well for yourself, and it's such a nice experience to talk to you. Thank you so much for making time to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So share your social media handles with us.
He's also on all social media platforms is Stylish Nelessah GH, but on TikTok is Stylish Nelessah 4.
Thank you.
Thank you
Such
so
a pleasure to meet you.
And please, thank you to all of you for watching the show. I love you all so much, and thank you to all my fans out there.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And to you, our audience as well, thank you for staying with us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notification. I am Tyron Dorothy, your host once again. And a special thank you to my crew as well for making today possible. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.